Have you ever met someone who seems to have 1,000 different hobbies, a bookshelf that spans every genre imaginable, and the uncanny ability to talk to anyone about anything? Chances are, you might have a Gemini in your life. They're the social chameleons of the Zodiac, the witty conversationalists who can discuss quantum physics one minute and the latest viral meme the next. But what truly makes a Gemini tick? Is it just about being talkative and having two sides to their personality? Well, the truth is far more complex and fascinating. Gemini is the third sign of the Zodiac, an air sign ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication and intellect. Their symbol is the twins, which perfectly captures their inherent duality and their multifaceted nature. Today, we're diving deep beyond the stereotypes to uncover the 10 core personality traits that define this incredibly dynamic and often misunderstood sign. So, get comfortable as we explore the brilliant, busy mind of the celestial twins. First up, one of Gemini's most defining traits is their incredible adaptability. Think of them as the ultimate chameleons of the human world. They can effortlessly blend into almost any social situation, environment, or conversation. Put a Gemini in a room full of artists, and they'll be debating modern art theory. Place them at a table with scientists, and they'll be asking insightful questions about their research. This isn't about being fake, it's about a genuine curiosity and an amazing ability to mirror the energy around them. This adaptability stems from their open-mindedness. They don't walk into a situation with rigid preconceptions. Instead, they observe, listen, and absorb information at lightning speed, allowing them to find common ground with nearly anyone. While this makes them fantastic party guests and great people to have on a team, it can sometimes be a double-edged sword, which we'll touch on a little later. For now, just know that if you need someone who can handle change and think on their feet, a Gemini is your best bet. Next on our list is a trait that fuels their adaptability, their insatiable curiosity. For a Gemini, the world is a giant library, and they want to read every single book on the shelf. That phase that most children go through. For a Gemini, it never really ends. Their minds are constantly buzzing with questions. Why is the sky blue? How does the stock market work? What's the history of this old building? This isn't just a fleeting interest, it's a deep-seated need to know and understand. This is why you'll often find Geminis with a wide array of interests. They might be learning a new language one week, taking up pottery the next, and then diving into a documentary series on ancient civilizations. Their curiosity is the engine that drives their personal growth and makes them such interesting people to talk to. They are lifelong learners, not for the sake of degrees or accolades, but for the pure joy of discovery. Their thirst for knowledge is genuine and endless, making them walking, talking encyclopedias of fascinating facts and ideas. This leads us directly to our third trait, which is perhaps the one they're most famous for. Geminis are the ultimate communicators. Being ruled by Mercury, the messenger planet, gives them a natural gift for language. They are masters of words, whether written, spoken, or even texted. They can articulate complex ideas with ease, tell a captivating story that has everyone hanging on their every word, and craft the perfect witty retort in a split second. Conversation with a Gemini is rarely boring. Their minds move so quickly that they can jump from topic to topic with a grace that would give anyone else whiplash. They are eloquent, persuasive, and incredibly engaging. This is what makes them natural-born writers, journalists, public speakers, teachers, and marketers. They understand the power of communication to connect, inform, and influence. They don't just talk for the sake of talking. They talk to exchange information, to build bridges, and to explore the world through the perspectives of others. Flowing naturally from their communication skills is our fourth trait, their brilliant wit and humor. A Gemini's mind is a playground of clever connections and sharp observations. Their humor isn't usually the slapstick kind. Instead, it's intelligent, sarcastic, and lightning fast. They are masters of puns, wordplay, and irony. They can find the humor in almost any situation, using it to lighten the mood, break the ice, or simply entertain themselves and those around them. This wit is a direct result of their quick intellect. They process information so rapidly that they can see connections and absurdities that others miss, and they can't resist pointing them out with a clever comment. Being around a Gemini often means you'll be laughing a lot. Their playful nature and love for a good mental spar make them incredibly fun companions. They keep things light and interesting, reminding us not to take life too seriously all the time. Number 5 on our list is no surprise. The Gemini is a quintessential social butterfly. As an air sign, they are inherently social creatures who thrive on interaction and connection. Being alone for too long can feel stifling to a Gemini, who gets their energy from bouncing ideas and stories off other people. They love parties, gatherings, and any event that allows them to mingle and meet new faces. But it's not just about being the life of the party. Their social nature is tied to their curiosity. Every new person is a new world to explore, a new set of experiences, opinions, and stories. They genuinely enjoy learning about what makes people tick. This makes them fantastic networkers. They have a knack for remembering names, details, and connections, building a vast and varied social circle. If you need to know someone who can fix your computer or recommend a great travel destination, your Gemini friend probably has a contact for that. Their social grace isn't just for fun, it's a core part of how they navigate and understand the world. So far, we've talked about their curiosity and communication skills, but let's put it all together in our 6th trait: their incredible intellectual agility. Imagine a computer with 50 different browser tabs open at once. That's the Gemini mind. They are multitaskers of the highest order, capable of juggling multiple thoughts, projects, and conversations simultaneously. Their brain is a superhighway of information, with ideas zipping back and forth at incredible speeds. This mental agility allows them to see problems from multiple angles and come up with innovative solutions that others might not consider. They are quick learners and even quicker thinkers. However, this can also be the source of their famous restlessness. With so much going on upstairs, it can be hard for them to focus on one single task for an extended period. Their attention can drift as a new, more exciting idea pops into their head. They need constant mental stimulation to feel engaged. A boring, repetitive routine is a Gemini's worst nightmare. They need novelty, variety, and the freedom to let their mind wander where it wants to go. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. The trait that has given Gemini a rather notorious reputation. Our 7th point is a deep dive into the two-faced myth, or more accurately, their profound duality. The symbol of Gemini is the twins, and this is the key to understanding them. It's not that they are fake or deceitful. It's that they genuinely contain two distinct, often contrasting, perspectives within them. They can see both sides of an argument so clearly that they can passionately argue for one side, and then, 5 minutes later, make an equally compelling case for the opposite. This isn't hypocrisy, it's a reflection of their complex and multifaceted mind. One twin might be the logical, analytical intellectual, while the other is the spontaneous, creative free spirit. A Gemini can be both the outgoing life of the party and the introspective bookworm who needs quiet time to recharge. This duality is why they can seem inconsistent. Their mood, opinions, and even their interests can shift rapidly, which can be confusing for people who are more single-minded. But for the Gemini, this is just their natural state of being. They are a blend of light and shadow, logic and emotion, stillness and motion. Understanding this duality is crucial to understanding the Gemini soul. This ability to see all sides of an issue leads us directly to our 8th trait, which is one of their biggest challenges: indecisiveness. When you can see the pros and cons of every single option with perfect clarity, how do you ever choose just one? This is the classic Gemini dilemma. Whether it's choosing a restaurant for dinner, making a major career decision, or even deciding what to watch on TV, the process can be agonizing for them. They get stuck in a loop of what ifs. What if I choose this? but the other option was better. This isn't a lack of conviction, it's an overabundance of information and perspective. This can also manifest as inconsistency or what others might perceive as being flaky. A Gemini might be incredibly enthusiastic about a plan one day, but by the next, their mind has raced ahead to 5 new, more exciting possibilities, and their initial excitement has waned. It's not that they don't want to commit, it's that their ever-active mind is always presenting them with new data and new alternatives, making it hard to stick to the original plan without second-guessing it. Patience is key when dealing with a Gemini's indecisive nature. Our 9th trait stems from their need for constant mental stimulation. They are prone to restlessness and boredom. A Gemini's mind is built for speed. It craves novelty, variety, and change. When life becomes too predictable or monotonous, they can become anxious, antsy, and deeply bored. This restlessness is what drives them to seek out new experiences, new people, and new information. It's why they change hobbies so often or get the sudden urge to rearrange all the furniture in their house. They need to keep things fresh to feel alive. This can be a challenge in long-term projects or relationships that enter a comfortable but predictable phase. The Gemini needs a partner and a career that can keep them on their toes and offer continuous opportunities for growth and discovery. If they feel stuck in a rut, their natural impulse is to shake things up, sometimes in dramatic ways. They aren't trying to be difficult, they are simply trying to feed their hungry mind and escape the feeling of stagnation. Finally, our 10th trait is one of Gemini's most charming qualities, their expressive and youthful spirit. There's a childlike wonder that many Geminis carry with them throughout their lives. Their endless curiosity and playful humor give them a lighthearted and youthful energy, regardless of their actual age. They approach the world with wide-eyed enthusiasm, always ready for the next adventure or the next fascinating conversation. They are also incredibly expressive. Being ruled by Mercury, they wear their thoughts and feelings on their sleeves. You rarely have to guess what a Gemini is thinking because they will probably just tell you. This expressive nature, combined with their youthful spirit, makes them magnetic and fun to be around. They remind us of the joy of learning, the thrill of discovery, and the importance of not losing our sense of playfulness. They are eternally young at heart, forever enchanted by the endless possibilities the world has to offer. So there you have it. The adaptable chameleon, the curious explorer, the master communicator, the witty humorist, and the social butterfly. But also, the agile yet restless mind, the dual-natured soul, the indecisive strategist, and the eternally youthful spirit. Gemini is a sign of dazzling complexity. They are a whirlwind of ideas, words, and energy, constantly moving, learning, and evolving. To love a Gemini is to embrace change and to be ready for a life filled with endless conversation and adventure. They are not two-faced, but multifaceted, a beautiful mosaic of 1,000 different pieces. And in a world that often demands we pick a side and stick to it, the Gemini reminds us of the power and beauty of seeing the world in all its infinite, wonderful shades of gray.